People tend to think in either or terms. It's either a success or a failure. You can either have freedom or security. You're either a leader or a follower, or you're either with us or you're against us. Co-opetition urges us to fight this impulse to view situations at one polarized end of a dichotomy. Psychologically, it may be difficult for us to get behind the idea of collaborating with someone we've actively put blood, sweat, and tears into getting ahead of, and co-opetition isn't actually a very intuitive process to undergo, which is why for co-opetition to be successful, very clear-cut rules and conditions must be first set in place. Some of the two best defenses that you have against getting in a tangle with fellow competitors/collaborators come down to defining boundaries and authority, so clarifying the extent of collaboration, establishing clear leadership rules, and developing plans for disengagement if the agreement becomes impractical. So toe-stepping and vagueness should be eliminated as much as possible. It's also important that agreements are structured in such a way that one party doesn't become dependent upon the other in the case of dissolvement. So this goes hand in hand with the idea of keeping power imbalances in check. Neither should find themselves crippled once the other leaves. Co-opetition can be difficult to execute, but don't write it off. Refusing to can cause players to fall behind the game and neglect the tantalizing aspects it offers, such as cost efficiency, risk mitigation, market expansion, etc. Think about the strategies of some of the most powerful companies in the world: Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. All of them engaged in some form of co-opetition against the other, putting aside typical ideas of competition in order to arrive upon truly innovative and efficient outcomes. Now that we've laid out the basic pros and cons of co-opetition, let's look at competitive advantage, which can either make or break a co-opetitional scenario.